Good morning, everybody. My name is Cass Abron, and I'm a broker advisor at IAD. My specialty area is dental and ancillary benefits. Of course, we all do Medicare also. But I try to encourage our agents to have products and carriers that allow them to all year sell benefits to all ages. And dental is one of those benefits that allows you to do that. Before we get started, I'd like to just go over a few reminders. Everyone is muted. You can use the chat or Q&A box to type questions. We'll answer them by the end of the session. This webinar is being recorded, so you will be able to see it from 48 to 72 hours later on our IAD YouTube channel. We are fortunate today to have Ken Hill from National Care Dental. He's an account manager, and he's going to be reviewing both of the major sets of plans that we offer, including the Elite Series. So, Ken, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, take it away.
It's like Christmas morning. I've been waiting to hang out with you, but hey, good morning, everybody. Appreciate the intro there, Cass. My name's Ken. I'm one of the account managers here at NCD, and basically what I do is travel to different agent events, different carrier partner events around the country, and then do these trainings and answer any questions that any of our agent partners may have. Help develop new products in the ancillary space, all that good stuff. So I'm going to make today pretty quick and sweet. We're going to go over, I'll kind of touch on who is NCD, right? How do we work with carrier partners to develop products? Why dental? Why should you be selling dental? Whether you're in the under 65, you're in the Medicare space. I know the majority of you are, focused on the Medicare space, Medicare Advantage, MedSup, and then some ancillary products. So how that fits in with that. We'll take a look at the products at a higher level. I'll attach here the brochures where you can really deep dive the co-insurances, what products or what is covered in all the different aspects of dental. We'll take a quick look at the quoting enrollment portal, which is probably going to be the easiest you've seen, especially in the ancillary space. We'll touch on commissions. As mentioned before this training here, all of our commissions are high and level for life of the policy. So as long as that persistency rate is there, then you're going to make a pretty good amount of money for a dental product. And then as mentioned, we'll open up for Q&A as well. All right, so our mission at NCD is to improve lives by driving better health, exceptional experience, and spreading the smile. So this isn't one of those quotes or mottos that we break out once a year for an all hands meeting. This is something that if you've ever met anybody from our team, we live by every day. Doing these webinars in person, we really try to break the mold and innovate in not only the ancillary insurance space, but the insurance in general. And we'll touch a little bit more on how we do that. So we build innovative products, not only in the dental and vision space, but hopefully this year in the the other wide array of products in the ancillary space that you can stack on our dental and vision. Member focus. So we'll touch on the extreme professionalism with our member care folks and our agent support teams. So a few things we do a little differently. So we partner with carriers like MetLife, VSP, formerly Nationwide, and a few others right now moving forward to bring custom products to the market. Well, what's that mean? So NCD is an insurance company. So we partner with a carrier like MetLife Dental, for example, to produce a standalone product that we see the need for in the market. As we know, things are getting expensive, prices are increasing everywhere, so is the cost of dental. So the day of having a $1,500 embedded dental on a Medicare Advantage plan, those days are almost non-existent, right? We all know procedures cost more, providers are going away from taking any insurance, right? Because things are so expensive. So MetLife handles the network. They provide the network. It is their true PPO network. And then they also handle the claims directly in-house. So there is no third party. There is no TPA that handles the claims and that we have to jump through hoops to work on or get through and get you a response. We work directly with them. NCD does everything else. So we create the products, we provide the customer service, we pay commissions directly. Anything else you could think of that an insurance company does, we help fill the gaps there. Let's talk about our member care. So our member care team we have an outbound call center folks that touch base with the members. They provide a unique experience so they don't enroll in a plan and then they're forgotten about, right? So we help you as the agent make sure that that customer is educated on the product and that they use their dental insurance, right? We all know this isn't car insurance where we don't ever want to have to hear about it or use it. We want to use every dollar we can of our dental insurance. They outbound 10,000 times or more a month, just to new members, welcoming them, helping them find an in-network provider. They do a lot to make sure that that client's taken care of and that they're happy. So they stay on the books longer. They're satisfied, which in return brings you more revenue as the agent as well. The average answer time is under 30 seconds, actually average an 18-second answer time. And then we help us become one of the highest rated insurance companies out there. So on Google right now, we average 4.9 stars with over 2,200 reviews that are all organic from real clients, not AI driven or buying customer reviews. Those are all real. So definitely appreciate that. Agent support. So not only do your clients have the great customer care, but so do you. So our agent support team answers the phone in under 30 seconds, replies the email in under 2 hours. It used to be an hour, but as much attention that these plans have brought, a lot of brokers want to sell it. So gaining a lot of traction. Of course, you have my team. We do the training, sales support, really a lot of other stuff that crosses over. And then as we mentioned, the commissions are all paid out weekly for new business, monthly for recurring, and they're high level for life. So just a brief overview. Let's talk about why are we selling dental? A lot of feedback that I've gotten over the past 2 years from agents and brokers, leaders, and different FMOs is, hey, it's not worth the hassle, right? We sell a dental plan. 3 months later, the client goes to use it. It doesn't cover anything. They're paying a bunch of premium into it. They get dissatisfied and they're gone, right? I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. It's too complicated. We don't understand the coordination of benefits, all that good stuff. Oral health is very important to all of us. The easiest way to get into a dental discussion with a client is, hey, I see you have teeth. Would you like to keep them? Right? So, I mean, everybody has teeth. Everybody wants to keep that pearly white smile. And just a few statistics as far as why we should sell dental, why we offer dental to our clients, as well as other products. So increased risk of cancer. Poor oral health will lead to a study from Johns Hopkins showing that poor oral hygiene increases the risk of cancer by 24%, 2 times higher chance of high blood pressure. And then other health issues like gum disease linking to rheumatoid arthritis, dementia, Alzheimer's. There's a ton of studies out there. Feel free to look in your free time that poor oral hygiene can lead to. According to the CDC, over $45 billion is lost in productivity in the United States each year because of untreated oral issues. We all know those emergency issues we don't want to get done, right? But we put them off. That leads to some time off work and a lot of other things. Over 60% of adults over 65 are affected by periodontal disease. That lands us right in your market, right? 90% of adults over 65 have a cavity. And then 80% of adults that have unmet dental care cite their cost as a reason for not receiving the care, right? So they don't have solid dental insurance. It's too expensive out of pocket, so they just don't get any care. Again, your clients need dental insurance. You're doing a disservice, by not offering other benefits out there that could lead to better oral health and overall satisfaction. As we all know, before we get into products here, the CMS regulations that are coming out and affecting all of us across the board with proposed changes. Something that you can always open the door with all year round, 365 days a year, is that dental and vision question, right? There's no marketing rules. And then they're your client moving forward, right? So it just makes things a lot easier. You don't always have to sell the dental plan after the fact. We have a ton of recent showings that opening the door with the dental is an effective way of approaching the conversation. So we have the traditional MetLife plans that we rolled out about 18 months ago, which is our $750, $2,000, and $10,000 annual max. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen the 10,000 annual max or heard of it. And we'll touch a little bit more on that. But we also recently in December rolled out the elite plans. So another 3 options, 1,500, 3,000, and 5,000 in annual max, all on the same platform, all easily available to click and enroll. This is where our products are available. So my understanding is a lot of you are spread out or licensed in a lot of states, or even a few, but widely available product sets with MetLife in 40 states. So a few common things about our plans that you see in the market, you don't see in the market with other insurance companies or carriers. So all guaranteed issue, no underwriting questions, no social security number that's asked for, nothing about citizenship status. It's all guaranteed issue as fast as you can click through the application. All ages. So there is no age banding. There is no upper age limit. So in the Medicare space, it doesn't matter if they're 65 or 180 as we develop modern medicine and we live longer, right? And as long as they're 18 or older, they can be a primary on the plan. We do have the family plans, member plus spouse, member and children, all those options available there. Area-based rates. So again, no age banding. It's all based on zip code. So if you're in Hollywood, California, you're going to pay a little bit more than if you're in Raleigh, North Carolina, where I live. Prices are going to differentiate by a few dollars depending on zip code. One platform, so everything is housed, dental and vision, on the same platform that are personalized. So you'll see that there is, when you contract with us, you get your own custom portal that you can send to clients. They can enroll themselves. You can do it over the phone, however you see fit. Everybody runs their business a little differently. But all the options are there. And then all of our plans are backed by an association with the National Wellness and Fitness Association that adds a ton of benefits. Telehealth, $0 copay, unlimited usage, the roadside assistance membership, over $100 a month that are built into the premium that you pay for your dental plan.
A
So
question,
there are,
Ken,
yeah,
one
go ahead.
question, I think you answered it, but they ask, do they need an ITIN number if there's no social security? And do they have to be a citizen? I think you said no, right?
Great question. Yeah, the answer is no. We don't ask for an I-10. We don't ask for a social. To be frank, as long as the client can afford the plan and they want a great, robust dental or vision plan, we're more than happy to have them on board. Here's a quick snapshot of NWFA benefits, just a few. And this is all tagged on our website, so feel free to jump over to ncd.com and take a look at those as well. But a ton of embedded benefits there. All right, let's look at a quick snapshot of the plans and what they cover, right? So all of our plans have 3 exams and 3 cleanings built in to the product for preventative, covered at 100% day 1. Basic services for the 750 are covered at 50% day 1, 65 year 2, 80% year 3. The $750 plan is not designed around major care and being needed. It's for your younger clients that may just need the basic preventative services, maybe a deep cleaning or filling here and there. So no coverage day 1. It is the only plan that has no coverage on major services day 1. And then builds up to 25% year 3 and beyond. Our $2,000 plan has a higher coverage for basic services day 1 at 65, graded benefit up to 90 in year 3 and beyond. Day 1 coverage on major services at 10%, up to 60 in year 3 and beyond. And then our most popular plan, the $10,000 annual max, covered 100%. Preventative, of course, day 1, same as the $2,000 plan in year 1, 2, and 3 for basic, and then the same in major. 10% coverage day 1, 50 year 2, 60 year 3. The biggest difference here is the $100 lifetime deductible. So if that client meets the deductible in the first 3 months, they don't have to worry about it again. So again, just to reiterate, just the core highlights, graded benefits. So the longer your client stays on, the more benefits they get. There's no waiting period on major services for the $2,000 or $10,000 plan, $100 lifetime deductible on the complete, implant coverage on complete. I know this is a big topic. So you do have $3,000 every calendar year with the $10,000 plan that goes towards implant related service. A lot of plans out there that you'll see are either dropping implant coverage, they're dropping crowns, root canals. They are dropping day 1 coverage for major at all. You have a 1-year waiting period. So at least you have something towards those benefits that your client needs. And that resets every year, right? So $3,000 per year as A lot of plans out there may have a $2,000 lifetime allowance towards those implants. So elite plans, so these are same rate in every state, $1,500, $3,000, $5,000 option. They're all pretty much the exact same and as far as coverage, just different annual max dollar amounts. So preventative day one, 100%. The biggest difference between the elites and the traditional MetLife plans is the basic coverage co-insurance for day one. So it's at 80%, which is pretty high across the board for those services day one, which does include simple extractions. So that's a good note to put down. It does include simple extractions on the basic services. Major day one covered at 10%, and then year two is 50%. As far as that goes, $50 individual deductible and $150 for a family. The other biggest difference here with the elite plans, there is an inside limit on implants. What that means is if you have a $5,000 plan, you're going to have $2,500 per year allocated towards implants. The rest you can use for other major services, basic services, so on and so forth. Again, consistent benefits across all three levels. So you don't have to look into the weeds. You know that they all offer roughly the same thing. Basic starts at 80%, which is relatively high for dental plans on day one. And then there is a year waiting period on the implant coverage, but everything else is covered day one. All right. Well, Ken, I know we don't sell dental also because the network sucks with the plans we offer. We can't find a provider that takes said plan. Well, there's no worry there with MetLife. So this is a true MetLife PDP Plus network. Over 600,000 access points throughout the country, 40 states that it's available in. If you live in North Carolina, but you're traveling through another state that has MetLife available, you can still go see a provider that's in network or out of network and use that PPO plan. The biggest thing here with the network and that separates these plans from a lot of others, traditionally when you go buy a dental plan that's considered quote unquote in network, that network may only have to offer a 5 to 10% discount to be considered in network. Our negotiated rate is 35 to 50% off the normal bill rate. And that provider has an obligation to where they can only charge a certain amount per service. So to give you an idea, if I drive down the street and I go to a dental office that's in network with MetLife, they charge $1,000 for a procedure. That's the max they can charge, maximum allowable charge plan. I could go 2 blocks away to a different dental office and they can charge $1,400 for the same operation. So that's really where this plan saves a client a lot of money out of pocket. So say it's $1,000, then they go and they get 40% off the normal bill rate. So that takes $400 off. And then we apply our co-insurance after that. So you can see where that really starts to shave a lot off that bill for the client. So they're a lot happier with the plan. They're a lot happier with you because you offered it to them and they stay on longer. Plus the MetLife name is recognizable right throughout the country. Again, they are the claims payer and they process them very quickly. We've had a great experience in our relationship the past 18 months. All right, we all know there are a lot of dental options out there. You could probably Google 15 dental plans that are the greatest in sliced bread. Hey, there are a lot of options which to offer. We always know that you need to start with the main need. Hey, I need a major service immediately. I want to get into a solid dental plan that has a large network, whatever it may be. We have to solve their solution-based care. If their main need is preventative services, we can look at the NCD value, the $1,500 or the $2,000 essentials plan. If they need basic services, let's go to our MetLife Elite plans, right? Those have the highest co-insurance that is applied day one. And then you major services, the $3,000, $5,000, or $10,000 plan is probably the right fit for them. If they need implants coverage, hey, let's just give them the best, most highest bang for their buck with the complete plan. All right, before I move into the vision, do we have any questions remaining on the dental?
There is one question, I guess, to clarify again, on the $10,000 plan, is there a waiting period for implants?
Nope, implant coverage day one. The only caveat is a $3,000 per calendar year max. So every January 1st, that'll reset. So if they max out their plan in September towards implants, then they can have a fresh set of $3,000 towards implant related services the following year.
Great.
Awesome. So let's look at the vision. So this is a custom VSP product. So what we did is we, just like MetLife, we said, hey, VSP, we'd love to roll something out that is different than direct to you, that we can sell, through our agent partners, and is actually the highest value vision plan on the market, right? So we have up to $220 in frame allowance. Every 2 years, we have $150 in contact allowance towards that, $20 copay for exam. We have lens upgrades that are pretty awesome, especially in the senior market. So a big one there is the progressive lenses at a $50 copay. As we know, those are pretty expensive to get if you're paying cash or going through a out-of-network provider. And then a few other, different savings there on the other lens enhancements, 15% discount on laser vision correction, and then your prices there at the bottom. Again, this can be attached on the same platform, and we're about to go right into that. So here's just a screenshot. Again, and the prices are going to differ per your area, so wouldn't pay too much attention to that, but you'll have your own information here at the top. So if you text this, send this to a client, you're traveling, you're doing whatever, they can open your personalized enrollment portal. If they have any questions, they know how to contact you. And then as they click through, it's about a 3 to 5 minute enrollment process. Again, you can attach vision with the dental. You can do standalone vision. You can do standalone dental. Any way you want to conduct that there. But yeah, just quick, easy, select a product. Basic information, name, phone number, email, address, bank info, ACH or credit card, including American Express. Effective dates are always going to be the first of the following month, up to 2 months out. So right now, if you enrolled a client, they could be effective March 1st or April 1st, as long as that premium is set to withdraw prior to the 1st. As we know, level for life commissions, we kind of already touched on that, and a great opportunity to have additional revenue on top of your other major health plans. Did I see another question there? So I'll answer this live. So if I have a client who knows they are going to have a lot of dental issues coming up, like root canals and/or caps, then what plan makes the most sense to recommend them? Yeah, thanks for the question, Ronald. I would go with either the $5,000 or $10,000 plan. That's going to give them, they're going to have major services covered day one, and they're going to have a solid amount of annual max. So if they do run into more than they thought they needed, then they're going to have enough coverage there and not have to pay out of pocket. Hope that helps there. A few things real quick. I know we're doing pretty good on time. Got a couple more minutes, but if I could just show you, number one, get contracted. You can reach out to agent support on our end. You can reach out to Cass. We can do whatever we need to get you contracted. Usually ready to sell in under 24 hours. So we have a pretty awesome rock star team that processes a quick and easy contract. You'll be ready to sell, within a day or so. We do also, if you missed this training, of course, I know Cass mentioned you can look it up on the IED YouTube and rewatch the video. We also have sales training weekly that you can register at ncd.com/agents. And yeah, that's about it. Feel free to take a screenshot, take a picture, write this down. This is our agent support folks. Again, they're rock stars. They'll get any question you have answered. Of course, you can contact me directly, and I don't know if I can throw it in the chat here. So I'll go ahead and throw in my email here, and then my phone number as well. So if you have any questions, specifically about the plans or about what's covered, what's not, feel free to reach out to me anytime. Direct you back to Cass, or we can get you any questions about onboarding. We can definitely make that happen. Just get a hold of one of us. It's about all I have, pending any other questions there.
Is there anything else that you'd like to know about the dental? Of course, as Ken stated, you can contact our IAD's contracting unit. You can contact me if you'd like to contract. If you already have NCD, then you already are ready to sell for both plans. So that's something I wanted to make sure that you were aware of. A lot of our people already have National Care Dental. They just haven't jumped out there and made a sale. So this was one of the ways we wanted to help you get going.
Yeah, great point. So if contracted in the past, you're all ready to sell MetLife. Just get a hold of me. Or agent support, there on the screen, or that was on the screen before I broke it. But yeah, it's just a quick email with your enrollment.ncd.com/your agent ID, and you'll be ready to rock and roll.
The only other things I'd have to mention is IAD is having its sales summit April 3rd in Troy, and we want everyone to come. It's going to be an all-day event with lots of activities. I also wanted to let you know, congratulations to everyone that qualified for the trip to the Dominican Republic. It's going to be happening this spring, and we're already starting to get ready for the next year for the next trip. So I want to thank everybody again for coming, and also wish you a happy Valentine's Day.
I need to go on that trip.
Yeah. You have to sell a few things first.
I know, right? Okay, fine. Well, hey, everybody, I appreciate it. Thank you. And yeah, we'll chat soon.
Bye now.